Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to day 4 of 12 days of Vlogmas. I was rudely interrupted at, I think, 2:30 a.m. this morning because of a freaking fire alarm. And it wasn't even because it was a fire. It was because some stupid person drove into one of the water pipes or something like that in our garage and sounded this whole fire alarm system because they hit a pipe and water started bursting out. Insane. It was so stupid at 2:30 in the morning, and it made everyone pissed off. Here's a clip of me last night. But yeah, that was not a vibe, especially after I slept at I think I slept at 1:45, 2 a.m. and then I got woken up half an hour later to the stupid fire alarm. And then that was ringing for another 20 minutes or so. But I digress. Today is a new day and we will get a reset on the week. This weekend in NOLA was really fun. I'm really sad that we didn't win any of the games. Honestly, I think we had a good fighting chance. But sometimes the cards are just not in your favor, and it's okay. But yeah, it was really fun to go to NOLA for the weekend, eat some good southern food, eat some beignets. I'm actually gonna have some beignets for breakfast today, which I don't normally eat breakfast, but I feel like I really need it because I'm so tired, and so why not eat some beignets? But yeah, I'm ready for day 4. I'm ready for this Monday. I am very excited to get a reset today. Also, my legs are dying. I need to roll them out or something like that. I think this weekend I realized that I actually need to do some proper stretching before games. I am not built like I am used to anymore. I used to just be able to kind of go to the field 20-30 minutes early, do some light stretching, and I'd be good to go. Nowadays, especially if I'm playing more than one game, nowadays I definitely need to do a full-on stretch, a full-on little light warm-up. Yeah, it's biting me back today after this weekend. My right arm is a little tired and my legs, like I said, are very tired. So I was gonna go to the gym today. We'll see what happens, because normally I go to the gym on Mondays, but that gym day might have to get pushed to tomorrow. Alright, so we have beignets, and then we have, appropriately in the right cup, Hong Kong milk tea, except my version of it because I'm lactose sensitive. Normally I either use almond milk or I use this sweetened condensed oat milk that Whole Foods has. So today I'm using the sweetened condensed oat milk with black tea to make my version of Hong Kong style milk tea. So Hong Kong style milk tea and beignets for breakfast as we work. Alright, I just finished up a bunch of meetings and a bunch of work, and also took a small little break from my work day to finish editing yesterday's Vlogmas and upload it. Yeah, so speaking of somebody hitting the garage pipes, I believe it was, I don't know, one of these pipes over here that I don't know, it was one of these that got censored, and then this whole area was sprinkling with water, I think I forgot which sprinkler system, but it was one of them. I didn't watch the video too clearly, but I know it was over here, that the sprinkler waters were flooding down all the way over here. And as you can see now, the garage is literally fucking half broken because of the incident yesterday. So I can't even get out of this garage door. I have to use the other garage door, which is a little inconvenient. So you know what, these people need to just stop messing around at 2:30 in the morning. Alright, we are now at Whole Foods. Alright, finished grocery shopping. I spent $95. I either eat a lot or I was just way too hungry while grocery shopping. Which honestly is probably both. Alright, it's now time for dinner and I'm gonna make some pork chops. And I don't know exactly if this is my grandma's recipe 100%, but I feel like this is close enough to somewhat of my grandma's recipe of these pork chops. I also think this is what normal Cantonese people call it in general. Maybe not, I don't know if it's just the family thing, but my family does this thing called yeongchong jupa, which literally means like yellow onion pork chops. So you cut up like yellow onions, like usually like one, and you like basically like slice them, and then you caramelize them essentially, and then you have that with pork chops. So the way that I do it is like I caramelize the onions, and then I will cook the pork chops, and then I'll combine them together like on the dish. But this is like kind of like my version of potentially the same or similar version of my grandma. What makes this dish, I guess, kind of like unique is you are using yellow onions and slicing them and adding them like with the pork chop, and then B, Worcestershire sauce, at least in my version. Again, I think my grandma also uses it because I can't remember a time where my family didn't use Worcestershire sauce and didn't have it in the household, but that's what's going on in my brain right now. So here we are, I already chopped up a yellow onion into slices, and now we're gonna go caramelize them. And then for the pork chops, I just pat dry them, usually on both sides, and then I add a little bit of oil on both sides, and then season it with Montreal steak seasoning. I'm lazy, but occasionally I'll do the actual like salt, pepper, and a little bit of like garlic powder. But normally it's just Montreal steak seasoning. Alright, so once it's pretty much almost done, I will take the Worcestershire sauce. I use this one in particular, and I'll make a few splashes. I will toss them. I don't know if I can do this on camera at the same time, but I will toss the onions in it, and now the onions are good to go. And then at the end of the pork chops, I also splash it with a little bit of Worcestershire sauce to give it that kind of brownish golden look, and then combine the onions with the pork chops like this. There are two pieces in there, and then there's onions on top of it. So yeah, I don't know if this is again 100% my grandma's pork chop recipe or not, but this is the way that I like to make it. This is the way I've kind of remember like eating it as, and kind of making it as a child, so this is what I've come to. Again, for those who are curious, in Cantonese it is called yeongchong jupa, which literally translates to yellow onion pork chops. Yeongchong is yellow onion, and then jupa is pork chops. So normally on Monday nights during the football season, I will just sit and chill on the couch and watch football like I am doing right now. Also peep behind me the Christmas tree. But yeah, today is the Dolphins vs Steelers game, and I will be watching for no apparent reason, just because I wanted to watch. Alright, it's getting pretty late. After the game, I started reading a little bit of 107 Days. It's been interesting so far, and I can't wait to continue reading it. But for now, I'm gonna go to bed. Actually, I'm gonna go edit this video and then go to bed. So I will be signing off for day 4 of 12 days of Vlogmas. Hope you guys liked it. Stay tuned for tomorrow for day 5. See you guys all tomorrow. Bye.